Yo, what's going on, good people? This is Derek Niglia with Styleshop. I've learned a lot from this industry, and today I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to grow your barber business to the next level. Stick with me. Listen, guys, I was once new to this, just getting in. I just finished school. I was real enthusiastic, real zealous about how I'm gonna create my career and start my career and go out here and I'm gonna make something happen. And I did just that. But the way that I did that is because I learned from the mistakes of other people that had already done it before me. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So if you got any interest in the barber industry, you're just now starting out, or maybe you've been doing it for a while, but you see that your business isn't growing, isn't going anywhere, these 5 tips will help you to grow your business. Let's get right to it. Tip number 1, customer service, be respectful. This is a real important tip. This is something that you guys really need to understand, is that when you're dealing in a customer-based industry, you have to provide a service to a person. You have to be what that person wants. Just show that customer that they are appreciated and that you do actually value them coming to your business. This is the difference between having a client one time or retaining that client for years to come. Those 2 things right there will help give your client the experience they need in order to remember you over the rest of the barbers and next time they need a haircut. Tip number 2, post your work. Sometimes we are our own worst critics, and some things that we think are not really like up to par may be above the average of what another person is receiving. So always post your work. If you like it, post it. If you don't like it, post it. Let the world start to begin to see what it is that you have to offer, because you are unique. Every person is unique. Every person has their own style, and unless you show your work to the world, no one ever knows what you can do. So my second tip, if you're just starting out, would definitely be post your work. Tip number 3, this is one that I see a lot of people that are just starting out that they mess up on. A lot of people think that they should be faster or they should increase their speed before actually increasing their skill. And tip number 3 for today is skill over speed. Skill first, then speed. It doesn't matter if it takes you an hour to do a good fade, as long as it's a good fade. You have to have the product. The more that you do it, the faster you will get. Convenience is a factor that customers look for. But what you need to focus on first is developing the skill. Because if you don't have the skill, it doesn't matter how fast you do the fade. If it's a shitty fade, it's a shitty fade. Period. One weakness in being a barber is that most people cater to a certain type of person. And me and my business, I always try to open it up so that we can cater to anyone. We can serve the community, because that's what barbering is really about. Tip number 4. Tip number 4, over deliver. Anytime that you have a client, you should always have the mindset that you want to give that person more than what it is they're actually paying for. This is a secret to how you retain the client and keep them from going to other barbers. Because let's just face it, there's always somebody better. Always. You can be a great barber. You can be a great stylist. You can be a great whatever, but there's always someone better. So you have to develop things, certain habits, certain things that set you apart from the next person. They may have a great fade, but do they have a great fade and a great personality? Or do they have a great fade and, if you want to give a foot rub, whatever, I don't care. Always over deliver. Always try to give your client a little bit more than what they're paying for. You want to work for that client to actually spend over what it is that it costs for the haircut. And in order for you to do that, you have to give over what it is that they're paying for. Hope that makes sense. And last, but definitely not least, be consistent. Please, people, be consistent. I've seen so many barbers lose clientele, lose money because they were unable to be consistent. You want to get clients, you want to hold clients, and you want to make sure that those clients are happy so that they'll tell other people to come to you. Be consistent with your haircuts. Be consistent with your customer service. Be consistent with your posting your work. Be consistent in everything that you do, and it will definitely show an improvement in your pocket. I put these 5 tips up. I hope it helps y'all, man. And if there's anything I can do to help further, if I left something out or something that you want me to make a video on, you hit me up down low. You know where I'm at. This is Derek Miglia, Fam Styleshop. This is how we rock, baby. Y'all holla at me. Till next time, peace.